Today we're checking out Adrien Broner has hit rock bottom. Dang. Now I don't follow this dude too much, but from what I'm seeing now, it looks like he's drinking his life away. That's not good. Go ahead and get into the video.
What's poppin', y'all? Somebody who was at one point a champion and mentored by none other than Floyd Mayweather has now been reduced to this.
Let's kiss for the chat.
We're not kissing.
That's crazy.
I'm not doing that. I'll kiss the chat.
Seasoning.
I'll kiss the chat.
Kiss the
Julian,
chat.
where's the seasoning?
Hey, though.
Just like
She gonna be a I leave, though.
There's seasoning.
Nah, I don't play with women. All that.
I can't even lie, looking at this man now, you would never know that he was a world championship boxing winner. You would never know that. Dang, that's crazy.
Playing, I don't play with women, gang. I'm that. I'm really him, bro. I don't care how beautiful a woman is, none of that, bro. I make my own millions. Don't nobody do a round for me. Don't nobody run a mile for me.
Bars.
None of that. I don't care about a beautiful woman. So if she wanna go, let her go. I'm rich already, gang. I'm me, bro. I built.
So yeah, that's a girl just harshly rejecting Adrien Broner, who used to be a former champion. And Adrien Broner used to be known as AB, which was his brand about billions. And he's definitely further from a million than he is close to a billion, because he's broke, so much so that he's just asking for $1,000 to shave his entire beard.
You know I'm broke, right? You ain't broke. Rich in spirit, though. No, right. Yeah. You give me $1,000, I cut my beard. A band? You cut your beard? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Chat. For a band, though, he gonna cut his beard. What we talking about? Give me a band, I'll cut my beard. Hey, y'all better get the motherfucking gloves. Hold on. Give me a band, I'll cut my beard, God. Hold on.
Dang, he even got that like kind of crackhead voice. Hey, give me bad, I cut my beard, man. Hey. I'm like, ooh, bro, what happened, bro?
What's gonna be fresh start? When the last time you cut your ooh, bro. Damn, God. But cut my though. Damn. Nah, for you though, I gotta cut my though. Cat running. For that band though, f it. I ain't gonna lie though, God. I ain't gonna lie, cut that off. Cash habit. You want right now? Yeah. You gotta show me get the proof first. You gotta cut that bit first. Nah, that he can swipe now.
Not only that, but clearly, as you see, he got rid of his beard. He got the $1,000. He's asking for Ubers now.
No. You get Uber? Do I have Uber? No. Yes. Hey, start recording that. I got you. You ain't a fool there. Nah, never.
And this is Adrien Broner.
Dang, bro, that's got to be terrible, man. To be such a world-renowned, famous, I guess, athlete. Yeah, boxing is a sport, athlete, and to find yourself here, just like 10 years later, man. That's got to be bad, man. That's worse than just being broke originally.
After he was just doing collaborations with Dean the Great. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Dean the Great, you've probably seen him on your feed somewhere in the past couple of months with him getting slapped or knocked out.
His wife up for grabs.
Hey, he's been mad disrespectful.
She's smiling, she's laughing.
Did you get that?
This.
What are you doing with your hands? Listen.
You ready for him trying to get it? Oh! Dean!
Yeah, we already know this story about him getting slapped up.
Yeah. I'll slap you. No, I'm putting.
Great being a boxer, he started collaborating with Adrien Broner, and this has been very entertaining. Now, why do a lot of people not feel bad for Adrien Broner? Well, let me just bring you guys back a little bit in the past to one of the prime years of our world and our history, 2016. And this clip is of Adrien Broner.
He must not know. I'm AB. I don't need no change, bruh.
So that was him throwing a bunch of money, being a public nuisance
I
in
never even
Walmart.
seen that.
And this was something that he did constantly. There's another one of him showing his lack of appreciation for money.
Be respectful. You gotta lift the seat. Always lift the seat. Can't piss on the seat. But this what I do to other bills, man. Real talk. Look. Motherfuckers think that they snuck. They had to.
I can't lie, bro. No matter how much money I ever get, I can have all the money in the world. You will never see me ripping up no dollars and just throwing them away. I do not need to flex like that. I'm sorry. Heck nah.
Sneak in my pocket. They had to sneak in my pocket. Don't keep another bill. They had to sneak in my pocket. They had to. They had to sneak in my pocket. They had to. That's I do.
And that was him tearing up a bunch of bread. But as of late, he has been struggling financially. And by as of late, we're talking in the past 4 to 5 years. Because Broner had a successful career until he took that fat L to the boxer Marcos Maidana, who was a very challenging fight for Floyd Mayweather, although Floyd ended up getting the best of him. And Adrien Broner never quite recovered. So Dean the Great has been working with him and saying that he was going to help him out with the situation and make some money moves.
Hey, we getting plays, gang.
Huh?
Let me get some bread.
How's that been? What's up,
Me.
What's up, man?
Hey, man. Why, bro? I just have a moment. I thought we had a moment.
Oh, let's have a moment.
I thought we had a moment.
There's a lot of big. There's a lot of hoes here, gang.
Bro, I just thought we had a moment.
So a couple of days
I don't know if he was really just tweaking right there or if he was trying to capitalize on the clip too. Because unless he's out of his mind right now, he knows that's finna get clipped, right?
days later, Deshae Frost won while he was out there in Miami for DDG's tour stop in Miami. He is a homie of DDG's, but he's also familiar with the streaming industry and people within the industry. So he's with Dean the Great. You know, they're at Jack Doherty's house, and he takes some subtle shots at Dean in an attempt to try to help Adrien.
That shit going, bro. Make sure you get your
Make sure you get your own stream going. Make sure you get your own stream.
I'm trying. I've been begging this to be verified. Maybe you'll do.
No.
You're real. You seem like a real
Clip farming.
You saying I've been begging this to get my, but all he want to do is just put it on his. He make me money, and he buy me this cheap outfit.
Oh, he got you the 360.
I'm
over
in
the
the
Capaholics. We gonna get you right.
I'm in the 360 deal, bro.
DDG, Dub, everybody.
I'm in the 360 deal.
Damn, what else, bro?
I'm
grateful. Yeah, we got an extra room.
Damn.
You live in LA, all the parties,
Yeah, all
all
right.
different type of shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I'm with you, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, you good.
Hey, I'm gonna holler at you off stream, cuz. Come on.
Huh?
I'm gonna holler at this off stream, cuz. I don't like how that shit look.
What are you doing?
Put it on, nigga. I be changing noise. No. I don't like that.
Here you go.
Why he using
I mean, niggas millions. Niggas didn't even say that right there. Nah. I care about that. No.
Look, because I'm not drunk.
Hey, hold on. Nah. Hey, y'all.
you wanna do like a tour?
It's gonna be no. Because you're gonna be looked at. I'm trying to tell you, stop.
No. Stay humble.
No. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I've been that though, bro.
Okay, but
I've been humble all day. I've been helping but
Look at this. So now Dean has to get on him about he's drinking too much. And like, just look at this dynamic right here. Look at this dynamic. These four dudes in the picture right here. He looked like he just don't belong anymore, bro. He looked like this is what I imagine when people say unk. This is actually a unk look. And he is older than all these dudes, yeah, but he's probably about like 36, 37 right now. He looked like he deep in his 40s. Yeah. Got to protect yourself off that drink, man. Do not overdrink yourself.
Who has this? Who has this?
It ain't gonna go your way.
Who has Dean's camera? Yes. Let's go on a tour.
Now, Dean the Great didn't take too kindly to this, and to feel that he was just using Adrien Broner, especially when Dean the Great likely looked up to Adrien Broner as a boxer, he had to go, talk to Deshae about that. But Adrien Broner was very happy when Dean the Great came back with some good news for him.
Bro, you know these chicks.
Hey, no. Your name changed and your name verified.
Bro.
Told you, we got him verified and his name changed to his way. What the he wanted to do? Now sign the stream, get you a new phone, and we lock the in. Make you this motherfucking millions. Well, not boxing.
No,
but you gonna make no. But you gonna make you go no.
No, I don't care how serious this conversation is. We ain't ever gonna say
No. Okay, but no. I love boxing, but what's gonna happen is now you're gonna make the same amount you made, if not more, on streaming than you did boxing.
Now we can take.
And you ain't gotta worry about hurting your body because I know you get you're gonna start getting arthritis soon. That's coming. That's coming. You know what I'm saying? And now it's time, gang. Lock in. We're gonna lock the in. We're gonna stream every day.
So he was telling him that he's going to be able to get him to make some bread, and he would get him verified. And I'll explain what the KPP situation is. But one thing I do think is a little bit disrespectful, not disrespectful, but people trying to take aim at Dean the Great like he doesn't have good intentions, is that Dean was trying to get Adrien Broner to stop drinking.
Bro, y'all all know that one person. When you go out with them and they come out with you to a club party or whatever, when they get too lit, they be all up on you like this. Breath stinking, face sweating, all up on your cheek. Bro, let's take into consideration that every clip that we've seen Adrien Broner in this far, this man has been piss drunk. Piss drunk, bro. Sheesh. At this point, it seems uncomfortable.
Hey, stop grabbing cuz so much though. Bro, you too lit, bro. You don't know how to stop, gang. You be getting drunk like a hoe, bro. Stop playing. Stop getting so drunk, bro. Damn.
Look like he trying to kiss, bro.
Acting like strong, like, hey, how strong am I?
You don't need to be drinking that at all. No, don't drink that. Drink some water or something. That's why I didn't want to come out. Y'all niggas want to see him. Viewers don't give a fuck about you. Most of them do, but some of them don't, bro. They just want to see you crash out and act look.
She gonna be crash out boy. Crash out.
Bro, this is the thing. If y'all drink too much, it lowers your filters, man, and you don't know how to read the room. You start becoming this guy. I know some people that are this guy. I've been this guy before, and it was a learning experience. So, man, y'all better stop. Be careful, man. He too old for this.
Okay, maybe he wasn't trying to get him to stop drinking, but to stop drinking that much. And this is saying a lot coming from Dean the Great, who the reason why he got slapped by Larry Wheels, and also the reason why that situation ended up happening at the party that Rampage Jackson was throwing when that former UFC fighter had elbowed him, was because he was getting too drunk. And even when he was in Fusie's entourage and really close friends with him, Dean the Great was known to have a drinking problem or a behavioral problem when he got to drinking too much, and he started to get really disrespectful. So it is inspiring to see that being around Adrien Broner has Dean the Great probably reflecting and saying, whoa, this guy's 36 now, and he was at the top of the world championship boxer, world champion, and this is how he's acting. Am I going to be like this? So I think he's a good influence on him in that way, Adrien Broner, where he's like, yo, I don't want to get like that. And they also were training together.
See, this right here, this is the gut you get from drinking too much. This man's liver is not functioning properly. And if your liver is not functioning properly, you get this.
So Adrien Broner and Dean the Great, these guys consistently train. They're training damn near every day. And I quote tweeted this of Adrien Broner training and said, Adrien Broner could make a huge bag right now just streaming his journey of getting back into shape with all of the entertainment and avoiding alcohol. Everyone wanted him to get humbled. It happened. But everyone loves a redemption story more. Because if you guys, some people were trying to say like, nah, people are just here for the crash out. They just want him to be drunk. They just want him to be on drugs. He can't stop drugs. Well, do you guys remember the Paulie Malignaggi clip?
Any regrets about anything that went on in the pre-fights and all the news conferences?
Negative. I'm good. I beat Paulie. I left with his belt and his girl.
Adrien, congratulations on winning the title. Paulie, come on in.
It's crazy to say.
I'm just saying, you lost. I know I lost. But don't, hold on, wait, don't brag about taking my side piece. Don't brag about taking my side piece, though. That's my side piece. You don't.
My side piece? What? That's what you said on camera in front of all these people, bro?
That was Adrien Broner right after the fight, where he's clearly stone cold sober. You're not telling me he was leading up to this, he's drinking all the time after beating Paulie Malignaggi. And this is even where he didn't even get into the pre-fight with how disrespectful he was and how much of a trash talker he was. Adrien Broner is prime time entertainment. So a little backstory for those that don't remember this incident. Paulie Malignaggi, he was a boxer. They were leading up to the fight. Adrien Broner ended up cracking Paulie Malignaggi's girlfriend. And Paulie Malignaggi tried to play it off as like, nah, that's my side piece, this and that. So Broner was moving crazy. He was so entertaining. I was watching this, and I'm not even a boxing guy. Like, I'm not a boxing aficionado. I'm not an expert on it, so don't be critiquing me and all that. I'm not pretending to be. But I was watching every Broner fight. I was like, yo, this guy is straight content. He is entertainment. He was, because people were saying like, yo, Floyd was a crazy trash talker, and Floyd was, but Broner took it to another level of disrespect. And he would be able to get people into boxing and watching the entertainment that many other boxers were not able to do. And he just ended up losing it. He wasn't able to stay in shape for long, and he tried to be a rapper. He tried to do all this other stuff, but the entertainment aspect is there, and that's what he needs for streaming. Now, I'm not saying the thing he shouldn't do is cheapen himself to do some influencer fights. I don't think that's worth it unless he needs to be getting paid more than Blueface. For him to pull up to an Aiden Ross event, like I could see him doing a couple $100,000 to catch a fight and knocking some big guy out that's untrained, because they can't set him up for a competitive fight. They would need an actual boxer for it to be competitive. So I think within the next couple of months, Adrien Broner can get a multi-six-figure paycheck off of an Aiden Ross. That would make sense. Get his name back up and stream every day. People want to see him win now. Like, I want to see the guy win. I never wanted to see him get humbled, frankly, because I just found him so entertaining. But when I saw him start to do the rapping and the music videos on World Star and all that, he was a guy that was losing it. And now it's time for him to get it back together, because even Ryan Garcia wants to help him out. And he said, sad to see. AB, if you see this, call me. Let's get you situated. No need to keep drinking. Let's be better. Not judging. Let's lock in. Now, does Adrien Broner want it enough? That's the real question. I do think him and Dean the Great are a great duo. I'm really happy to see Dean the Great find somebody to like play off of on stream that he gets along with, that he has respect for. Because Dean the Great, he's been doing, like, some people might have just seen him this year if they didn't see him via Misfits Boxing because of the negative viral incidents. But Dean the Great has been grinding for well over 6 years. I mean, he was on YouTube YouTube initially, he was just boxing outside, doing like short form content. He's been grinding a long time to get to the place he's at, and he's really consistent. So I'm glad to see him finally catch some motion. Adrien Broner is a big celebrity, and when he was talking about getting Adrien Broner verified, he needs to get verified so he can get his into the Kick Partner program, which is where they pay an hourly rate based off of your real viewership and chat engagement and things like that.
Okay, I think we got the main gist of it so far, man. But dang, bro, that's sad to see, man. That's sad to see. You can't go drinking your life away, man. It's not good. Not good for you. Not good for you at all. Cause it's too many. It's like, just look at how he was back when he was in his 20s compared to now. It's major difference, man. Major difference. Shoot, but I mean, at least he looks like he's starting to get some publicity, so maybe he's gonna get that Kick deal, and maybe he's gonna get some money flowing in again. If he could just control himself, that's really all he needs to do. That's really all he needs to do, is just control himself. And he'll be able to level up in no time, hopefully. And that's if he's not doing like other drugs or stuff on the side. He did mention that in this video, so I don't know if he has an issue with drugs or not, but yeah, if he just cleans himself up a little bit, he'll be able to get back on track, hopefully. Because right now he's looking like he's like 10 years older than he is, and he's sounding kind of crackheadish. No disrespect, but he is. So that's not good. But this was interesting to see. I had almost forgot who bro was. I never was following boxing like that, and I almost forgot who bro was for a while. I haven't even heard about him in a minute until I saw these clips pop up. But dang, yeah, man. Prayers out to Adrien Broner, bro. Hopefully he gets everything right. And shout out to Dean the Great, is that his name? Shout out to Dean for looking out for bro. He needs it. He needs some good reinforcing people around him. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, y'all. Thank you for checking in. Until next time, stay up, stay blessed. Peace out.